Hey YouTube, Sockhill here, and I may actually be stuck on this and have to go into the water in order to get off of this floating platform here. But anyway, while I'm here I want to discuss something which I am currently treading on. Barnacles. Barnacles are very common in the ocean, of course. They're a common association, and they are incredibly hard to remove from things where you don't want them to be, for example, the undersides of ships. So how are they able to attach to objects so strongly, and how are they so hard to remove? Well, it begins when they're a larva. When they're a larvae, they're brand new, of course. They have just been born, and after they've just been born, they will float around in the ocean and search for a suitable area to base on. And once they find this area, they will test it to make sure that there aren't any irregularities on it, to make sure it's stable, and all of this in the ocean, such as a rock surface or the underside of a ship. And after they have done that, they will then release an oil. This oil will push on any water that's in the region, and once it pushes on it, it will physically move it out of the way so that the barnacle can attach to the surface. In between the barnacle and whatever surface it's on, there will be no water at all. Same with whelks and limpets. And after it has done this, it will then release one of the strongest glues on the entire planet, called phosphoprotein. This is a very, very strong, naturally occurring glue, which is stronger than things such as Gorilla Glue. Anyway, they release it onto the surface here when there isn't any water in the way, and once it's released onto there, it cures, i.e. it dries very quickly, within a few seconds potentially, so that they can almost get it over with great haste. And once it is attached to the surface, it will remain there for the rest of its life, the larvae. It will grow larger, of course, and it will eventually create offspring, but it will never actually move it, so it will be remaining there for the rest of its lifespan, i.e. potentially up to 10 years.